let's start. So why Wi-Fi 6? Basically, we see all around in our organizations, there are three basic requirements, three basic challenges that customers are facing. They have a lot of high-end video requirement. They have a lot of IoT devices, IoT sensors that are integrating to their network. They have a lot of cloud-based applications where they have to they have to access those and experience what customers experiencing. So over the forward of like 3 to 4 years, customer requirement for bandwidth has increased at least 10 times, with the 4K, 8K coming on, with a VR, with the AR coming up as a basic requirement in some organizations, with with AGVs, with ESLs, IoT sensors, even within the organizations, the temperature and humidity sensors, plus all the Zigbees connecting to the network. It has become a basically a more converged requirement for a customer to have all these devices connected simultaneously. That's basically one of the first challenge that customer faces when they are going for the network. So the first challenge is ensuring network performance for concurrent users for on multiple access points. Ideally, what happens is that ideally in ideal scenario, what should happen that a customer gets an access points, they go through that sheet, they see that okay, these are the stats, this is the throughput that we'll be getting, and this is the connectivity that this access point can provide. But when they add on multiple users on the same access point, its performance starts to degrade drastically. So if you can see through this chart, you see that as the number of users are increasing, its performance is decreasing drastically. Whereas on Wi-Fi 6, the throughput remains almost constant to a certain number, and after that it starts to decrease, but it doesn't grow. It doesn't decrease exponentially, but rather very. It tries to continue its performance. Another challenge that customer face is that they have multiple types of network, like office Wi-Fi, where users are connecting their laptops, their mobile devices. They have IoT sensors, IoT devices that are coming on. They have some security cameras that are integrating over the Wi-Fi. And what they want is to have a solid converged network where they can integrate all of these Wi-Fi devices to their WLAN, and, and so that they have a better network, they can save on the maintenance cost. The third challenge that customers have and what they basically want from the network is that it should be optimizable. It has self-management. It can do predictive analysis. So considering all these three challenges, what's the answer? The answer is Wi-Fi 6. So let me give you a brief history of Wi-Fi 6, and then we'll move forward that how Wi-Fi 6 can basically answer customers' queries over here. That Wi-Fi 6 is the answer to the customer's query. It was introduced in late 2019, and as soon as it was introduced, industry accepted it, and a lot of mobile devices, laptops, and endpoints, they start supporting Wi-Fi 6. And when we talk about Wi-Fi 6, we can't go forward without discussing the contribution of Huawei in this. Dr. Osama, he was a Huawei expert. He is currently the chair person for the 822.11ax, that is Wi-Fi 6 standard working group. Huawei has contributed more than 15% of the total proposals for Wi-Fi 6. And so basically, Huawei is leading the industry for to empower enterprises in the digital transformation. So Wi-Fi, so why Wi-Fi 6 and how it improves the overall throughput, overall efficiency, and how it's the answers to the industry's questions on Wi-Fi. So basically, when we talk about Wi-Fi 6, it provides a large bandwidth. How does it do it? In previously, we used to have a 4 transmission or 4 receiving special streams. We have doubled it to 16 special streams consisting of 8 transmit, 8 receiving, and we can achieve up to 9.6 gigabit per second throughput using that. Moreover, when we talk about the modulation techniques, we used to have 234 subcarriers. We have increased it to 987, making it effective rate of 95.7%. Thirdly, the transmission time that each user used to get was on each carrier used to get was 3.2 microsecond. We have increased that to 12.8 microsecond in per terminal at each time. It has a high Wi-Fi 6 has a high concurrency. It means that users can send and transmit receive data more frequently in a better way as compared to Wi-Fi 5. How does it do it? In Wi-Fi 5, we used to have a OFDM for modulation. Huawei has improved it to OFDM-A. It means that previously one terminal was connected to the AP, and it basically consumed all the resources, and until it was done sending all the data, all the resources were occupied, and all the users who were waiting in queue had no option but to stay over there and wait for user 1 to send all the data. But what happens in Wi-Fi 6 is that it uses BSS color coding, where each user is assigned a color code, and based on the color code, they can send data using the same channel without causing any issues or any interference with other users' data. So just using that, it also increases, it also decreased the latency, and now we are able to achieve ultra low latency of up to 20 milliseconds. That's almost a 50% improvement on as compared to Wi-Fi 5. The last point or the major benefit that Wi-Fi 6 has given to the industry is that it consumes less battery, because it uses a state-of-the-art wake-up Wi-Fi on demand technology, that that instead of connecting to the terminal and consuming the channel for 100% of the time, devices only connect when they have to send and transmit data, so thus saving them power. And this is good news for iPhone users especially. So why Huawei? So I mean, we have vendor C, vendor A, vendor R. They are working on Wi-Fi 6, but what Huawei has that others don't have. So on these slides, I have actually got a lot of material, but instead of going to explain each and every one and consuming a lot of time, I'll skip to only the major differences that we have, like in flagship access points. We have only 2 options of using antennas, like 4+8 combination and 4+4 combination. In vendor C, there is, and in vendor A, we don't have that high level of flagship access point. But in Huawei, we get three options of using 4+12, 4+4+4, and 4+8 plus scanning options over here. We have 10G electrical uplinks that no other vendor is providing as of now. We have a 10G SFP plus uplink that we can see that it's not available in vendor C or vendor A. They don't have any counterparts against this. If a customer then in mid-range access points, Huawei has at least two options over here, 6760 and 6761-21 for standard access point. Vendor C has no answer over here for, but vendor A, it has a 2+4 antenna option. But again, Huawei competes it in terms of price. There is only one line over here for the cost effectiveness, but overall, I can guarantee you this, that Huawei provides the most cost effective and best access points in the price range as compared to any other vendor in the industry. So uh, other than that, when we talk about the high-end outdoor access points, vendor C, vendor A, they are both quite sitting in the corner. Only Huawei has the answer to the high-end outdoor access points requirement of a customer. In mid-range or low-end outdoor access points, Huawei is launching their 5761R-11, 11E. In Q2, it will be available very soon in the industry to the market. They can sell it, and for the dedicated environment, rail transport, again, vendor C has no answer. Vendor A is providing a low-end access point for this, but again, Huawei trumps it by giving a 10G uplink and a far better and more improved uplink facility as compared to any other access point in the industry. So how to upgrade? We can upgrade with just four simple steps. The first one, there's a Cloud Campus app. Go to your Android store or iStore and download it and connect to the Wi-Fi. It can gives you a lot of inputs. There are a lot of tests available like RSSI test, throughput test, link fault detection test. And actually, from my experience, this is one of the best points and best selling point to the customer that when we're where we can go in the customer premises, use this app, show them that how their current WLAN solution is lagging and how we can give them a better solution. Uh, this takes us to the second step of using WLAN Planner. It's a Huawei tool that we can use. It's available FOC basis that we can upload customers' maps, CAD drawings on this, and even we can do 3D simulation. We can place access points. We can give a start and end point on the map and make a user walk through that in 3D simulation and see how it's performing. The third step is that Huawei is providing a universal mounting brackets. That means that customers take out their old access points mounting brackets and use the same holes that were drilled for these new mounting brackets. These are very cost effective. They not only reduce labor costs, but also give a better edge in terms of aesthetics of the building, aesthetics of the room. Lastly, what we go to the customer is NC Campus Insight. What does it do? It gives us a predictive analysis that what's happening in the network, and if there is a point where it's detecting any failures, it's detecting any issues, it gives a predictive notices, and we can do the fault detection even before the fault actually occurs. And even if by some scenario that a fault actually occurs, It helps us locate the fault and helps us troubleshoot it. And we can get all the things back on track uh, very quickly. So that was all from my side. If you have any queries, my email ID and phone number is given at the start of the slides. I'll be sharing the slides as well. So you can directly reach out to me. I'm available almost 24/7 for you. So happy selling Huawei Wi-Fi 6. Thank you and have a great day ahead.